Yo, we are back, baby. For a limited time only.
Double for Seager's 33rd. Stranded in scoring position in that first inning. Now Seager gets hit by a pitch, and Weaver gets tossed.
Well, after calling timeout and emphatically keep putting his hand up to call timeout, Weaver threw up and in on him and hit him.
He does it all the time. He's in the batter's box and still has the hand up for time. To me, once you're in the batter's box, it's go time. Weaver got tired of waiting. Double for Seager's 33rd. Stranded in scoring position in that first inning. Now Seager gets hit by a pitch, and Weaver gets tossed.
Well, after calling timeout and emphatically keep putting his hand up to call timeout, Weaver threw up and in on him and hit him.
He does it all the time. He's in the batter's box and still has the hand up for time. To me, once you're in the batter's box, it's go time. Weaver got tired of waiting. Double for
Facebook slow again. What up, Zan? Not too bad. We got a few deliveries done today, so yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I was only out for about 4 hours, so oh, that's right. I forgot to clear this out. But overall, not bad. I ended up missing a couple of took a couple wrong turns here and there, so I ended up calling after a few deliveries, but not bad so far. I'm gonna have to figure out a better routine though, so I'm not spending a lot of my time going to these certain locations that I was getting. I was going to like hotels and stuff, and you know where I'm located, I'm close to downtown, so I'm having to visit a lot of people that are in you know, in lofts and stuff like that. So I'm spending time going in and out of these buildings, finding parking spots, you know, 10, 15 minutes every delivery to just get into a location. So I'm gonna, I think tomorrow I got an interview So after my interview, I'm going to go to a location that's a little bit further away from downtown, my downtown area, a little bit further away from hotels, and I should be able to get a few more deliveries in without having to go to these places. And no offense to the people living there, it's just takes a lot of time to get in and out of there and find parking locations mostly. But overall, not bad. I mean, I thought it felt okay. What we were, doing, getting done, how long it took and everything. Like, a few hours here and there. So yeah, not bad, but I do have to go get my insurance updated before in 2 weeks. So I gotta start making some money. Bear, both bears over. Downtowns always suck. Like, I don't mind driving around downtown. It's just there's no parking anywhere. Like, it's like, yeah, I like being downtown because it's just it's nice to drive around down there. It's busy. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people. You get to look at a lot of pretty girls. But as far as like finding parking for hotels and stuff, it's like go around this corner, park here, and then everybody tells you, yeah, you could park there everywhere. It's just like no parking anytime, and you're just like, so where does everyone park down here then? If you're not allowed to park anywhere except in garages where you have to pay for it, how do people, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not a good place to be delivering. So yeah, it's a little annoying, I guess. I don't want to think too much on it, but it's there. It's there. So I'm gonna try and find a better place to do the thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to put some of this stuff away. Yeah, overall, not bad. I enjoyed my time driving my car, so I had one place I had to wait for, but other than that, not bad. I don't think it's too bad. It'll just come down to the turnaround of time, effort, car wear and tear versus, how much I'm getting back in return. So I figure as long as I can make like, a gas tank or two every day, I should be able to, so today, I think if I would have done like another 6 deliveries, let's say, I probably could have had, I feel like that would have been a good turnaround. So about, if I can get it down to like 6-7 hours instead of 8 hours and make a couple $100, that could be nice. Because then this way, every week I can get, a new part for the car, pay for the bills every 2-3 weeks, pay for the rent every 4 weeks. And then food, all that stuff is very cheap for me. I don't really eat that much anyway. $5-10 a repairing can add an enhancement. What? Really? It's interesting. Need to do Instacart again, right? Yeah, get you a scooter. Yeah, because I think it would keep me from having to go to far locations. Because I got a batch order today. Again, this is my first time doing it. And I took an order. I complete the pickup. And then I go to drive to where it's telling me to drive to. And it's like, oh, pick up here. I was like, well, wait a minute. What happened to the order that I just... Like, okay, here's the full scenario. I get an order that, tells me to pick up somewhere. So I click accept. And then on my way to go pick up that order, I get another thing that says, "Hey, pick up." And I was like, "Well, I'm already on it." But when I declined to do the next order, it told me I would lose my rate. So I decided to accept it. So I accepted it, and then it just took me to another location. I was like, "Well, I'm a little bit confused here because to me it shouldn't be asking me, do you want to accept an order when I'm already doing an order. To me, it should ask me, hey, do you want to do another order when I'm done with my order? So it was just a little weird the way it played out. So I ended up doing a batch order, and then the second order that I accepted ended up being the first one for delivery. And it took me in a location that was the complete opposite direction of the first order I took. So I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that the first person, to me, it's first come, first serve. I pick up an order and another order comes in, that order gets delayed or something, So even if it's in a location that's nearby, it becomes the second delivery location. It became the first. So I went to that location, and then it took me back into the direction that I came from. And I was like, well, why would you make me go away from where I was already at? So I told the people when I dropped it off, I'm sorry that it took so long. They made me go to a location that was away from you before coming back to you. I have no idea how that's efficient at all. So I might put in a little complaint to Uber Eats and tell them, first come, first serve, closest locations first. Instead, they did it the opposite. Furthest location first, and then brought me back to where I was. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Not a fan of that procedure. So I could see maybe what they were trying to do, but it didn't work out right. It didn't work out right in my eyes. So I guess I'm at the point where repairers can now start fixing things. So that's nice. Oh, dang it. Alright, hideout. How much wood could a woodchuck chucka if a chucka could a chucka? Yes. The answer is yes. Nothing here, so we're just waiting for... Okay, yeah, we're waiting for that one. What's good, Puff? Where did you transfer? You transferred to my pouch because I can't transfer from a stash area to another stash area. I have to go into the sort table and then drop it there and then drop it back. Yo mama stinks. Oh wait, that's a different, sorry. That song's for someone else. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, only one tip today too out of my deliveries, but that's all right. I guess if we get more tips over time, depending on the location. And the funny thing is, where I got my tip was in a wealthier neighborhood. So I will start making references to things like this, where I get my tips, where I don't get my tips, and I will stop delivering to those locations. Simple as that. You gotta put some tip. You gotta put some tip. I'm sorry, man. Someone's doing a service for you, and that's just how I've always lived. You gotta add some tip. no tip at all, nah, I'm good. But it, you know, all the in the app it says tip is to be expected. What it should say is tip has been added to order. If it says tip has been added to order, I would immediately grab those. But if it says no tip, then I those people shouldn't get their shit picked up at all. Like, it should take forever. I mean, like I said, you got to add some tip. You can't no tip whatsoever. I think that's a little rude. $1. Add $1. $1. That's all I'm saying. Something to let me know, okay, you took the time to go tip. Yeah, I'll think about something. But yeah, nothing at all. I was a little disappointed because every time you pick up an order or whatever, it says, yeah, tip is to be expected. So, yeah, we will, we'll learn. We'll learn. We'll figure out what, you know, people are doing and not doing. Did see a couple cuties today, though, so that was nice. You know, kind of made my day. Like, get to see some pretty people in my day. Like, all right, not bad, not bad. I don't know if tool sets are worth selling on the market. Yep, those are worth it. Is the sky blue? Sorry, what do we got? Game no rest for... yeah, I thought I took that down. Yeah, because we're not going to play no rest until they get the, Until they get the inventory swapped around. Guess my points are not welcome in. I thought I took that one down for now. I have a lot of game offers. Yeah, there it is. Alright, alright. Hydrate, posture, stretch. Oh, we're good. We're good. Oh, I know. Review requests. Review requests. Review requests. Alright, doesn't let me review them. Good old Twitch. Gotta love when their stuff doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So, review requests. I got 13 requests. Nothing. Let me minimize everything. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't let me review it either on the browser or in OBS. Not on as much. Yeah, no, I feel it. Same here, man. I'm gonna start getting back to work here, so streams are gonna take a hit. Yeah, it's all in, you know, it's life. I'll get on when I can, but it's no biggie. You know, gaming is secondary. Life first. Pepsi on Monday. Oh, dude, Pepsi's my shit, man. My P.O. Box is 383-2294. Send them my way. And no, that's not my P.O. Box. I don't have a P.O. Box. Just in case you tried to... Yeah. Yeah, Pepsi's my shit. Pepsi's the only caffeine drink that actually makes me feel something. You know? I drink a Dr. Pepper, a Sprite, Coca-Cola. I'm just like, yeah, it's a drink. I get nothing from it. But Pepsi, I drink, I'm like, woo! So, it's a good one for me. It's a good one for me. I don't care how bad it is for you. Need something. I can't afford the good stuff, so suck my balls, Mr. Health people. Oh, you shouldn't drink that. Well, tell me what I should drink, because water's not cutting it. Oh, you need to drink... Well, that's $40 a day. I can't afford $40 a day. Well, you should eat... Well, then why don't you order it for me, then? You know? All these people that want to tell you what you should be doing it for you, then. How about that? Tell me about my health. Suck my health. I'm just saying. It's the same thing as the whole job stuff. For the people that are like, oh, getting a job's easy. So you have a job to give me then. Right? No, I don't have... Then it's not easy. You don't have a choice. You don't have a way to make it easy for me. So don't say it is. It's like people that are, oh, Tarkov's easy. Okay, well, show me how it's easy. Well, you just got to get good at it. That's not showing me. You should be able to provide the ease for me. Otherwise, you can't say it. You know? I'm just saying. Pepsi on Monday. So today's Monday. So I guess you're not on Monday yet? Is that what I'm... Today's Monday for me. Next week Monday? Outside Columbus. Nice. Oh, yeah. O-H-I-O. Right next to the Vex. Power station.
Yeah, this. За мной пошли!
I got no ammo. Awesome. And a new key. Awesome. Oh, wonderful. Small backpack, big items. Awesome. Here for ES lamps anyway. Okay. It's a new bug. I mean, it's been happening since the last 16.9 update.
Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли!
Scab ahead!
Enemy spot! Ammo, anyone! You're going down for all this shit!
And I'm out of ammo. Thanks, Tarkov. Wonderful business you gave me here. 20 rounds. Whoop-de-doo. Fucking 20 rounds. What the shit am I supposed to do with that? What up, Sean? Fucking 20 rounds, bro. 20 rounds of 9x19, and I don't even know what ammo that was, but I'm sure it wasn't anything great. Alright, well, I guess we're done. Time to leave. Garage B. I don't exactly know our location. Give me the ground floor, please. Alright, if I'm garage B, there's a blue van. That means I'm coming from here. Is that... And I'm going from power station. So we go to railway. Alright. So out to the right. Maybe I could pick up some stuff at a store. Getting 20 rounds of 9x19. Like I'm supposed to be able to do something with that.
Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли!
Where you at, killer?
Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли!
I wouldn't mind
Ну-ка за мной все!
there being an update to the game where like certain items become quarter or like half slotted. So let's say I pick up a RAM stick, right? A RAM stick takes 1 slot, but if I pick up another stick of RAM, it goes into that same 1 slot and it stacks, you know, up to 4, and then that becomes a new slot. I really wish they would do something like that. Like 2 PCBs should stack. You know, 2 relays should stack. 3 ES marts should stack, or something like that. I mean, come on. Like, you know, I understand you got to make an inventory system of some sort, but the way it's done in some games, I'm just like, really? You stopped at thought. You stopped at the thought of it. Alright, garbage.
Слышь, за мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все!
Enemy?
Что ты там сказал? Слышь, за мной пошли!
My only way of knowing who's an enemy. Just keep calling out until they go, there's a scav!
Ну-ка за мной все!
What's that? I did see a dead body. Yes! Yes! Goodbye. Pick it up. Goodbye. Throw it over there. You over there. You over there. You goodbye. You goodbye.
Ближе подойди.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Freaking killer? Oh, I got a fraction. Bro. Bro.
Убегаю, убегаю.
Fucking killer running after me, man. Suck a dick, dude. Go fight someone else. I'm gonna run into Killa. Luckily, I had that grenade. Luckily, I had that grenade. We are gone. And remember, he still has the chance to run us down. So I'm not going to stop. We're just going for the extract. How crazy would it be I extract and it says I killed Killer with that grenade? I hope it says some crap like that. At least I was able to hear his voice this time. I'm like, yeah, that's not a regular bear. That's not a USAC for sure. Yep, I'll let him kill other people. I'm out.
Ать! Рука, блядь! Ай, пиздец, блядь!
Yep, Killer running after me. I don't know what happened to that scav that was following me, but apparently he did not follow me. Picked up that loot and I hear blah, 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 blah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? What kind of joke is this? What kind of joke is this? I did kill him with the freaking grenade. As a scav, one grenade, bam, got him. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Is no one in here to see that too? Frickin', you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. know what happened to that scav that was following me, but apparently he did not follow me. Picked up that loot and I hear blah, 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 blah. Are This game is so bogus sometimes. So bogus. Killed Killa with that one grenade. See how much they give for this. There's like a better 56 grand. Where'd my tool? What? Oh, that was the... Dude, I really wish they would put that back in the box and stop taking it from the stash. Not the first time that's happened. Dude, come on. Don't tell me they're available if they're not available. Gotta be kidding me, man. Like, yeah, that's an extra one. Nope, not an extra. I'm gonna do one more of these. Damn it. All the time. Just use it and tell me it's unavailable. Just put a little marker over it, a little barrier that says unavailable. Can't sell, can't move, it's locked. That's how tools should be taken. You know, if it's not available, it's not available. But it shows that, hey, it's in use. It's in crafting. Put a little craft marker over it. You know, we got locking, we got pinning, Yet there should be something for when something is being used in crafting. Don't take it out of my stash and then put it back into my open stash. I think that's a new item. Yeah. I really wish they would start thinking a little bit more about their decisions. Oh, sold my tool set. Yep. Of course. I guess I could have looked at that, but I don't like the way they do that. I go to craft an item, it takes it from the stash. Just make it unavailable. Keep it where it's at so I can have a toolbox, right? So I can buy an item case or buy, whatever, a scav junk box and have all my tools somewhere. And then just when the tools are in use, just tell me they're in use. They're not available. Don't remove them from my stash. Yeah, that was my first thought when I started doing this crafting stuff. I'm like, oh, it takes it from the stash and then puts it not back where they found it, but just wherever in your stash. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Have you ever worked as a mechanic? You know how annoying it is for somebody to take your tools and not put them back where they found them? You know? I grew up with parents that were all about that stuff. Just put it back where you found it, and it'll never be lost. No one will ever have to question, hey, where'd this go? Oh, it's downstairs, it's upstairs, it's around the corner. No, it's just where it's always supposed to be. Where do the towels go? Where do your socks go? You know, where does your underwear go? Where do you put your shoes? Always in the same location. You know, imagine putting your shoes in a different location every single day of your life. One day they're outside, one day they're in your car, one day they're at your neighbor's house, and you're just like, oh, where are my shoes? Well, just put them in the same location, and you won't have to ever think about it. Come on, Tarkov. Come on, BSG. Think. Is that not... Were you Ali side, or... Hey, thanks for some ammo this time. Watch me die immediately. Nothing. Can't remember if there used to be a box over there. I keep looking, but now it's like there's nothing ever over there. I swear there used to be another box over there in that corner. But it hasn't been there in so many tries. I'm starting to think maybe I was just thinking of the other one. You turd. Get that one anymore. There should be like a little check mark, like you've searched, you know. Like there should be a second check mark down here, let you know like you've transferred this item before. I wouldn't mind something like that. I think that could go a long way.
Ну-ка за мной все!
What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? SSDs for flash drives. Turns into a little bit more money than...
За мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все! За мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все! За мной пошли!
Alright, time to go. Just in case Killer wants to come out on that side. Somebody got a single tap. Pass. Alright, 2 AS lamps. 6 more. Simple runs, simple runs. What was that? Oh, fuck! I was like, I was looking at the wrong thing. I saw someone leave over there, I think. You have to come up here, bitch. 2 AS lamps, and I'm gonna run into a PMC outside? What?
Come get some.
Suck a dick. Pass.
Come get some.
Oh.
You guys suck.
3 PMC is just waiting out there for me. Yeah, see you next time. Z. About to steal my 2 ES lamps? No. No, we're getting something done today. That flashbang sucked, though. That thing went off in 0.2 seconds. You barely get any distance out of those. 3 of them. Where'd they come? Where were they? I ran all the way down that ramp, out from the bus, and they were right behind me when I came out from the car. Where were they? Were they around the bus? Like we ran, yeah, I don't know. They were to my left. We run down the ramp at the bus, then away from the bus, and then start going this way, and all of a sudden they're right near the bus again. So I have no idea. All 3 of them were just hidden until I was out in the open. Yeah, like I said, pass. What? I'm out of repair kit already. Alright, let's go buy another one. Before we get rid of that. Anything good? Nope. Got our 2 ES lamps, though. Definitely take that. I think we got enough. No, maybe we don't. Just those 2 so far. Let's sit. Fuel. Bravado. Eh. Both pistols sold? Oh, just the one. Somebody bought the darn... Somebody already bought them. I swear, I make so much more money doing scav runs. And if I die, I lose no money. PMCs are just, like I said, PMC, the time to kill, I think, needs to be doubled, tripled, or even quadrupled to give more reason for you to heal, do surgery, bring in more ammo, things like that. I really do think that. I think this game would be so much more intense if there was a way for people to come back from a crazy firefight. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say you're in a firefight, you get shot 20, 30, 40 times, and then you still have a sliver of health left, and you find a way to, you know, frickin' slug your way out of it or something. You know, get away very slowly, or throw a bunch of flashbangs or grenades to keep them at bay. Just, you know, run, toss a grenade, toss a grenade, drop a grenade, drop a grenade. Like, to be afraid to follow someone that you almost killed should be a thing in this game. If I were a PMC and I knew somebody was coming after me, I'd be dropping nades as I'm running. Dropping. Fuck, clink, clink, clink. Like, dude, I don't want anyone following me. And if you are going to follow me, you're going to get a barrage of... I would love to do something like that, you know? So you get hit a bunch, your armor gets taken out, you start getting health taken away. You know, your arms are friggin' limp and stuff, so you can't throw grenades anymore. You're just I don't know. Like, I really want this game to be... And I know a lot of people are against it because it's more fun to get quick kills than it is to get, you know, strategic kills. But I think if the time to kill on this was doubled, tripled, or quadrupled, it would be so much more fun. Going in and having to be shot 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in the head before you're dead. You know, having to take out armor before you get hurt. You know, like, armor pen to me should be destroying armor faster, not going through the armor. That's the way I would like it to be. So if somebody does do damage to your body, you know your plates are done. Like, that would be... So you would have to come back every raid. If you were getting hit in the chest and then eventually started bleeding from the chest, you would know, I got to replace those plates. Instead of doing these, like, mini repairs every raid, I think it would be so much cool to, like, have to come back and be like, okay, well, should I replace this plate? Well, it did get shot 6 times and it's almost destroyed. Yeah, it's better than repairing it, you know? I like the idea of, like, you know, like, repairs would be, you know, you get hit once or twice or something, 2, 3, 4, 5 times maybe, you know, but if somebody penetrates that armor, you know, I got to get rid of that plate now. They actually got through my armor, they destroyed my helmet, they destroyed my face shield, and then did damage to my face. I think that would be a much more enjoyable Tarkov for everybody. Because the skilled players would be able to do it many times over. So they wouldn't lose their ability to kill people. It would just allow people who don't have a lot of skill to maybe get their way out of a situation where they could run away, the plate takes a little bit of damage, and then they get around the corner, and now they're, you know, sort of scot-free, and they're just dropping grenades as they run away, flashbangs. So that dude comes around the corner to peek at you to get that last kill, and pop, 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 pop. There's 3, 4 grenades going off, and they're just like, shut. Like, he covered his tracks. I think that would be so cool. Like, hunting people down in the game would be a lot cooler than, you know, getting that headshot and just winning. Headshot, win, headshot, win, headshot, win. You know, having to take out the chest armor, having to take out their legs so that they can't run, and that would take away the ability to drop grenades as they're running away, you know? Something like that. So you incorporate leg meta, you incorporate arm meta, because now they can't throw grenades. They would only be able to drop. So if you take out somebody's arms, they can't throw grenades anymore. They would just be able to, like, toss them a few feet in front of them or something. So maybe the end case scenario would be like a last stand situation where my legs are destroyed, my arms are destroyed. They could either shoot me in the head or chest and kill me that way, or they run up to me, you know, close quarter combat style, and I toss a grenade and take us both out. Like, you know, like take one for the team type of deal. I think if Tarkov was a more, and I know a lot of people are not for it, but if Tarkov was a bullet sponge like game, you know, nothing too crazy, not like taking 130 rounds, just a full magazine, you know, like feeling like bosses in endgame, you know, where I have 880 health, where I have 1200 health like some of the bosses, plus my armor. I think it would go a long way into making this game so much more enjoyable for everybody, both skilled and unskilled. Because you would want to go in a fight like, oh, dude, we got hit a bunch of times. We might be bleeding, but I still have like 600 health. So I don't have any armor left, but I still have a lot of health that maybe I can overcome the situation with that little bit. Now that I know that there's a guy out there aiming for me, and you know, sort of have a comeback. I think that would be awesome. But I know it's a very, very unpopular point of view. A lot of people love just going for the head, shooting the head, getting the win. Dude's dead. I shot him in the face once or twice. He's dead. You know, same with the bosses. I shoot a boss in the face 4 or 5 times. He's dead. I don't have to worry about his armor, his grenades, his reloads, healing, surgery, or anything. I could just straight up shoot in the face, shoot in the face, shoot in the face, and I know I will get the win. But imagine shooting somebody and having to destroy their helmet armor, their face shield, their chest, and then you would do health damage. So instead of the way pen works right now, where it has a chance to penetrate and do full damage, penetration should just take out armor quicker and then do damage, full knowing that the armor of the helmet or the face shield or whatever is completely gone. You are no longer safe. You know, and then thus you would maybe bring in 2 helmets, maybe bring in an extra rig, an extra plate, because you know you're going to have your stuff taken out real quick versus just dying with it. And it only took like 3 damage, but it penetrated. So it didn't take a lot of damage, but it took, you know, the bullet went right through and it murdered you outright. So I really do think that. Because Tarkov's awesome as far as the realistic side of all the gear and the weapons and the environments and all that stuff, you know, our throwables, whatever. But let the health system, the reloading, the healing, the surgery be something that is more arcadish, where I am healing, you know, a lot of health throughout a raid. I'm reloading 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 times in a raid. You know, where I'm taking out 60 round mags, reloading, got him, you know, instead of just having those lucky shots to the head or something. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think it'll ever come to be, but it's something I think would make Tarkov so much crazier. Because people would be in firefights for so much longer. People would be able to recover from them. You'd have, you know, like I said, points of healing, points of reloading more often. Having to bring in more ammo. Like, how much ammo you bringing in? 400 rounds. How much you got? 400 rounds. How much you got? 400 rounds. And then still being like, I don't know if that's enough ammo to make it through. You know? Whereas now, I might take in, like, 369. I might take in maybe 200 rounds or so. And that'll usually net me, like, 12, 15, 20 kills. But imagine taking in 400 to get that. 500 rounds. Like, oh crap, dude, my rig is full. I'm taking 15 grenades in. I'm taking 600 rounds in. And then maybe I'll loot. Because I need to survive first and then loot later. You know, that could be cool. It could be cool. Probably do one more scav run after this, and then I gotta go. Gotta get up for an interview, and then we'll do some more deliveries tomorrow. We'll see how this week goes. So I got 2 weeks before my account is turned off. I gotta get insurance, but I gotta make some money first. So make some money, get insurance, activate my account, or get it approved, pay the bills, and then we can start streaming without worry. Or streaming a little bit longer. Got things to worry about, though. Get out of here around 1:30 or so. So much fun and funny too. Constant interaction with viewer was also fun. Opal Pennington, thank you for the shouts.
Catsburg on the outside line. He's tried it before, it didn't work. This time he tries to get in the undercut, taps the back of the Porsche. That wasn't deliberate, but he's on the outside line for the next part of the circuit, which is the approach to the S's. He's got the inside for part 2. Bastian Boost tries to stay on the outside, the inside line for the next part. Bastian Boost, brave stuff. Catsburg's got the inside. The final part of the S's will go the way of Boost. If he can stand his ground.
Vet just pushed out. Is that the vet? The 8?
Brilliant racing. Nick Catsburg deserved that. There's Hesse. He's gone by. Finally, he's done it. And this is where, as I was rather fearing, the floodgates have opened. Boost now losing a couple of places in quick succession. But boy, it was a good defense. So well done, Catsburg. That was great racing.
Nice. Let's go.
Turns into the corner first. Side by side.
Come on. Faster.
Ja, слышь, за мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли!
Here, killer. Where's my little kitty cat? Yeah. Scared me. Fucking hell. Yeah, buona suka.
За мной все!
Get 'em, boys.
Слышь, за мной пошли!
Class. I'm here for lamps. I don't know if that's killer, but I ain't gonna find out. Garbage. Garbage. Backpack again. Oh, good backpack anyway. Same thing. Interesting. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy.
Ну-ка за мной все! Слышь, за мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все!
Вроде никого.
Yeah, I agree.
Слышь, за мной пошли!
Пацаны, окружаем его.
Can't tell if that's coming after me or what. Oh! Does that kill him?
Вон он, блядь, вон он, ебать!
Go, 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 go. Go, go. Come on. You know where to go. He got shot in the head. I'm out. I'm out. That's gotta be killer. That's gotta be killer. Shooting at PMCs and scavs? That's gotta be killer. That's gotta be killer. We're gone. We're gone. Do I have anything good on me, really? What do I got? Some grenade. Well, we got an ES lamp. That's good enough for me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Took risk, got reward. We're done. We're done. You chase my ass through the mall if you want. I just watched that scav get tapped in the head. Nope. Pass. On the shelves. Yeah, that's killer for sure. Shooting at PMCs and scavs. Unless it was another PMC. But like I said, I have no reason to take that risk. There's no benefit for me there. in and out. Gun sounds so weird. Headset makes it sound weird. And we'll do one more after this one. Alright, 5 more ES lamps and then we're done with Hideout. 5 more. I don't know if it's better to double tap or single tap. For recoil or whatever, mastery building.
Заряжаюсь, пацаны!
Got left. Go. Yep, no risking that. One guy, 070 smack. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. Small wins over a long period of time turn into big wins.
This is a certified hood classic.
That thing is so nice. Nice wheels too. All white wheels, man. That's what I've always wanted. Some crazy all white wheels. Won't they get dirty? Yeah, that's why you clean them. Chocolate or sugar? How much is sugar going for right now? 100 grand. That's actually not too bad right there. Okay, we're gonna start doing that. We'll start buying this every day. Got an hour until the next one. I guess we'll save them for now. That'll actually be good. Getting, because that's cheaper than what people are putting sugar up for. 5 Amelia. Yeah, 120 grand for that when I could just get it for less than 100 grand doing this. Yeah, that'll work out. Ooh, you could add me to your donation. Subscribe and I will. Oh. Sir Body Bots. The bots popping in here. Get out of here. I'm out of space already. Ooh, shnikes. Okay, maybe we could buy a... Yeah, maybe we'll buy another hollow dick. Make some money there. We'll just leave that out for now. $13 USEC. Alright, 5 more lamps. We're getting there. We'll do one more scav run, like I said. Then I'm gonna dip for the night, but we'll be back on tomorrow once I get back home. For a few deliveries. I just gotta do like 6 a day or so. Roughly 6 a day. If I can get a bunch of quick ones, then I'll try to do like 10 or so. And then I should be able to at least be able to pay my bills by the end of the month. that's all I'm worried. That's all I'm worried about. I gotta pay these motherfucking bills. Motherfucking bills. Pay these motherfucking bills. So yeah, after I do my deliveries tomorrow, I'm gonna try. Like I said, I got an interview around 12. So probably start around 1. Stay out for 4 or 5 hours. It doesn't seem too bad. And I'm just going to try and pay attention because, again, they gave me a batch order and I ended up going like 40, 50 miles in just 2 orders, which was ridiculous. So if I can keep that under like 10, 15 miles per order, that'll be way better. Way better. I'll be able to turn them around. I probably could have did another 2 or 3 within the time, but I didn't want to spend too much time out on the road with the car until I can get a little bit more of it fixed. But we're getting there. We're getting there. If tomorrow's interview goes good, we should be hearing back, I would say probably end of the week, about another position. And if we could start maybe next week, then within the next week or so, or next 2 weeks, should be able to get a good paycheck from either deliveries or from a job, and then I should be able to relax for another month. Yeah, we'll do one more. One more. One more. Actually, I think this goes for a good bit of money, too. Yeah, I guess that's gonna take up a little bit of space. Toss that in there for now. $12,000? What? That's not a lot. What does it go for in here? 4,200? Alright. I guess we'll put it up. Done and done. Don't remember what I needed these for. Maybe they were just... Yeah. Once we finish up this hideout, like I said, I'll go over all my items. Because I still need a lot of these items for tasks. And then we'll figure out what I can get rid of. Because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in here I can just get rid of outright. Ooh, screw that. Matches lighter, drive fuel for Ollie Logistics. Does this go for 100 grand? Cost me 100 grand. Yeah, screw that. Not worth it. I think we just get rid of the dry fuel. Maybe keep like one. Half of them, 4, just in case that I do come upon that stuff. Cord tape nails. Yeah, I'm not really into the sick organizational pouch though. So I might get rid of the duct tape. Let me see if there's something else these can go for. 5 duct tape, 1 alkali. What does this go for? 66 gram. What's alkali go for? Can't be much. Yeah, we'll pick that up. What does this go for? Maybe this is a good price. 24.5. Wait to sell that. Alright, last run. Need 4 or 5 more ES lamps.
Fight, drag,
Hey, Mr. Kirk, thanks for coming out tonight. I got a question for you real quick. Up until about 5 years ago, when gay marriage was legalized nationwide, the conservative movement has been explicitly pro-traditional family. Now, both you and your organization advocate for the acceptance of anti-Christian, immoral lifestyles like homosexuality and transsexuality, going as far to invite drag queens like Lady MAGA to your events. It seems to me and anyone who's paying attention that conservatives just believe whatever liberals believed 5 years ago. Right now,
Damn,
there's a push by the left to normalize pedophilia.
I don't have
by
enough
way of
time.
child drag queen shows.
I don't have enough time. Sorry, you're out. Moving on. Dum, 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 dum. Moving on. Bum, bum, bum. Moving on. Moving on. Bloop, bloop. 90 grand. You're gonna start me with 90 grand? Bro, I'm so dead. And bounty out on my head. Alright, let's figure out what happens.
Yeah!
Can't tell if it's a PMC from here or not. How do I know if it's a PMC from here? Think about that. PMCs will know if I'm a PMC or not. But how do I know as a scav if that's PMCs? Well, I'm hoping they change the way this system works. Can't tell if somebody's a PMC from 150 feet away, but a PMC can tell that you're a scav from 300 feet away. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know if... what? Not sure if talking shit or dying.
Ну-ка за мной все! За мной пошли! Ну-ка за мной все!
What is he doing?
Ну что, нормально?
Those PMCs? I can't tell.
За мной пошли!
Going for it. Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. I thought that was a scav. Alright, well, that's it. You can't tell if somebody's a scav or a PMC. They all look the same. What clothes are you wearing? Brown. What clothes are you wearing? Green. Are you a scav? I don't fucking know. Everyone wears the same shit. Scavs wear a bunch of brown and green. What do PMCs wear? A bunch of brown and green, dirty ass clothes. You gotta create difference in your game. You have to create difference in your game. You can't have PMCs, scavs, different factions, bosses, and then the bosses wear distinct clothing, but scavs can wear whatever the hell they want. PMCs can wear whatever the hell they want. PMCs look like scavs. Scavs look like PMCs. How do I know? I see one guy shooting an enemy. I shoot that enemy, and then the guy that was shooting the enemy is now also my enemy. How am I supposed to know? They're all wearing poop clothes. There should be like I said, BSG, you need to have distinctive clothing. Scavs only wear white t-shirts. Scavs only wear black pants. PMCs only wear brown pants. You can't have this game where everybody wears everything in the game and then be like, okay, figure it out as you get shot. He ran away from me. He was shooting the other guy. I thought he was a scav. I get real close. He points his gun at me. Oh, okay, you are an enemy. How am I supposed to know? You have to give me an ability to know without a shadow of a doubt. God, it's the only thing I really hate about this game is you don't know who is who. 150 feet away, everyone's wearing black. I can't tell. What do you have on? What do you have? Oh, but the AI can see you. If you can see them, the AI can see exactly who you are. They know you're a scav. They know you're a PMC. You can't have a system where the AI has a capability that the player cannot have. I can't see from more than 40, 50 feet out if someone is a PMC or scav if they're all wearing brown and green. How do I know my brown and green is not the same as their brown and green? It's either red, blue, black, green, purple, or none of it. Everybody wears the exact same shit, and there's got to be something, you know? They have armbands on that glow in the dark. They have helmets on that glow in the dark or something. Damn. He was literally shooting at the guy down the stairs, so I figured he was a friendly. How am I supposed to know? I have to wait until they shoot me to go, oh, you're an enemy. Imagine that in war. Imagine that in war. Oh, okay, that's an enemy. Now I'll shoot you. No. In war, you have distinctive clothing that the enemy does not have access to. We wear back in the old days, helmets were shaped a certain way. You wore certain rigs. You wore certain pants. You had certain shirts that only you and your teammates have, you know? You wouldn't want to wear the enemy's clothes because you might get shot by a friendly. You want to ensure that your teammates know who you are. You want to ensure that you know exactly who the enemy is. Even in today's modern war, nobody wears the same shit. Nobody does. Oh my God. Died because I thought a friendly who was shooting down the stairs at the enemy that was coming at me. So I'm like, okay, he's talking shit. He was shooting a scav. But the dude up the stairs was shooting at him, or maybe he was shooting the scav. I don't know. It's one thing, BSG, you have to incorporate, without a shadow of a doubt, a way for the player, both PMC and scav, to know, no questions asked, who somebody is, whether they are a scav or they are a PMC. I can't know if two people are in front of me wearing the exact same clothes and they both sound Russian. How am I to know who is a good Russian and who is a bad Russian? I can't know that. I can't know that. The only way I know an enemy is bad is if they talk English. I know that's a USEC. I know that's an American troop. As a scav, if they say grenade, I know that's an enemy. But if they say granada, I don't know if that's a scav who's Russian or a bear who is also Russian. I don't know. You have to give me a way to know. The enemy knows exactly who I am no matter what I wear, but I can't know who they are no matter what they wear. You have to give me something. Damn, died for no reason. It's such a bad idea. Oh, the scavs and the PMCs can wear whatever they want. Well, then what's the point of being a PMC if you can be a scav? What's the point of being a scav if you look like a PMC? It's not like I become a PMC wearing PMC clothes. The PMC knows I'm still a scav, even if I'm wearing their clothes. It doesn't matter. So why do they get the ability to know without a shadow of a doubt I am an enemy every single time? It'd be nice if the enemy was like, hey, what's going on, friendly? And I go, not a friendly, bitch. Like, that would be fun. That could be fun. Oh, I put on a USEC hat, I put on a USEC, you know, outfit or whatever, and then I walk up to a USEC and they go, what's up, buddy? And I go, not much, enemy. You know, like, that would give reason to what you have in the game, the content you have in the game. But you can't let the AI have abilities that the player can't have. I have to wait for the AI to shoot me to know that that's bad AI versus good AI. That's a horrible system. Very bad game development. Very bad. You can't have systems like that. The player should have the exact same capabilities as the AI. But the AI is allowed to know, regardless of what I am wearing, regardless of how far away I am, that I am an enemy. It's as if they get an outline that says, hey, this dude's a red guy. Kill him. You're a blue guy. He's a red guy. Kill the red guys. No matter what. It's the one system in this game I can't stand. BSG has no idea what they're doing when it comes to the actual PMC, scav, and faction base of the game. Because there's no way to tell. At 50 feet out, you don't know who's who. If everybody's wearing black, how do you know who the enemy is? You have to wait for the AI to shoot you. And this is why I say, in this game, you have to increase the time to kill to 2, 3, or 4 times the amount that what we have now. Because if the idea is anyone can wear anything, and I have to wait for someone to shoot me, they will always have the upper hand. Because I have to wait for them to shoot for me to go, yes, that's an enemy and not a friendly. Because if I shoot friendlies, I lose reputation. But if they shoot friendlies, it doesn't matter. They're AI. They just reset. It doesn't matter to them. It's one of the systems that they need to get rid of. You can't allow the enemy the ability to know without a shadow of a doubt, and yet the player has to evaluate the situation after they've already been shot. Alright, I'm out of here. Unfortunately, we got to end it on a bad note. I mean, 8 years of development, and they still don't understand. You can't give AI an ability that the player cannot have. There's no way for me to learn it. I have to wait for them to see me first to know they are an enemy, regardless of what they are wearing. If I can't see their legs, or if they're running and, you know, the holster on their hip is black, and their pants are dirty, and it to me it just looks like a smudge when they're running, I didn't know. He didn't shoot me. He was shooting the other enemy. So maybe one was a USEC, one was a bear. They were shooting each other, and I'm a scav, so I shoot anyone that's a bear or USEC, right? But as soon as he comes down the stairs after we kill that one guy, I think he's a friendly because he didn't shoot me. I just don't know. And you got to give me a way to know, no matter what, without a call out and without being shot at, that a PMC is a bad PMC to me, or a scav is a bad scav. You know, if I'm playing as PMC, I gotta know it's a scav. I gotta know it's a bear PMC. No questions asked. Damn, that's unfortunate. 14 years in development, they still have no clue that the AI is cheating. It knows I'm a bad guy. I can't know they're a bad guy. I don't know. And if I shoot a good guy, I lose reputation because I don't know who's good or bad. So I have to walk around, wait for the callouts, walk around, wait until I get shot to know that's a bad guy. Now I can shoot him. He shot me, I can shoot him. He yelled at me in English or yelled at me as a PMC, I can definitely shoot him. I don't think that's the end-all be-all of the system. There needs to be clothing that only scavs can wear. 100%, and you can't change it. PMCs can only wear these clothes. Red, green, blue. Bears can only wear, you know, dark red, dark blue, dark green. And then scavs, they wear white t-shirts. That's it. You get white t-shirts. That's it. You don't get to choose your clothes. You're a scav. You get garbage. You know, black t-shirt or white t-shirt or something. There should be distinctive ways to tell. Alright, we're out of here. I appreciate everyone playing it casual. Unfortunately, we had to die on our last raid. But I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. Alright, deuce deuce. See you next time.